All right, I'm here with Kenny Robertson from WEX Training Group out of Florida. They've got a new program to try and bring that sort of first responder training to the general public. Kenny, can you just tell us a little bit about your background, a little bit about what you're trying to accomplish here, just where you come from and how you got into this?
Yeah, absolutely. First, thanks for having me on, Stephen. It's a real honor to be on your show. So, I spent 22 years in the military. I did a little bit of time in the Marine Corps before 9/11. And then I kind of missed it immediately, regret and buyer's remorse. So I got into the Army and I saw the other side of the fence look pretty good. So I joined Special Forces, and that was a pretty long road, but I went to 5th Special Forces Group and I spent my career there. I spent my time in Iraq, Afghanistan, Lebanon, Syria, all the vacation hotspots. If you guys are looking for property out there, I'm certainly pointing in the right direction. But so I was on several different ODAs within 5th Group, Operational Detachment Alphas. That's the 12-man team. And, honestly, what our purpose is to force multiply. So being a force multiplier just means that the 12 of us on a team are going to go somewhere deep behind enemy lines. We are going to link up with some indigenous forces, and we're going to train them to be less like them, more like us. So we've got a variety of different things that we do, specifically shoot, move, communicate, do medicine. So while doing this in a foreign language, which separates the Special Forces Green Berets from other Tier 1 and Tier 2 units, is that we'll go there, link up with all these forces, maybe 300 or 400 guys, and a 12-man team will take them and teach them some weapons tactics, everything from basic firearm safety to advanced ambushes to close quarters battle, and then also to gather intelligence. We'll teach them about some engineering, some demolitions. We'll teach them some communications techniques. And then specifically my job was medicine. So I was the team doc on there, the 18 Delta. So using that experience after retirement, after 22 years, when I moved down to South Florida, there's really a need to still have this training while speaking English to people that really want to learn this. And we can see this every day, no matter what news station that you're looking at. We see that there is a need for basic fundamentals of firearms and certainly for medicine. And that's really where we try to bring something different to what a lot of other gun shops are doing. So at WEX Gunworks, we've already got a pretty long and outstanding history of people that have been coming to this family-owned business, owned by Brandon Wexler. He's a 9/11 firefighter on the ground at the Twin Towers, and thus has moved down here since then. And it's been around 11 years or so that this shop has been brick and mortar in Delray Beach. And there's a lot of foot traffic that comes through there. And he's got such a good reputation in the community that so many people want to buy firearms from this gun shop. Well, with that comes the responsibility of being a good gun owner and understanding that all the safety aspects that come along with it, not just the basic things, but then some shooters want to go a little bit more advanced. So we formulated WEX Training Group. That way we can facilitate having a multitude of different courses related to guns. Well, since I'm a little biased, in my opinion, with my background, I wanted to involve medicine. So there's a lot of folks out there that don't know basic medical concepts, from stopping the bleed, which is the number one cause of preventable death in the world, exsanguination. So really we started kind of dialing in our initiative, which was reaching out into the school systems. Stephen, I've got a list of things that are just, and I can't even say they're shocking anymore, but since 1999, when Columbine happened, we're looking at 235 different school shootings, 300 people. We're just talking schools. 10 of them were elementary schools. And the numbers are just outstanding with the fatalities that are involved in that, over 300. Well, we're close to Parkland. Well, being close to Parkland, just a few years ago, everybody remembers this Parkland shooting. There's a host of them everywhere from Virginia Tech, Sandy Hook, Parkland, Santa Fe, tremendous mass shootings. Well, Parkland is the closest one here, so I'm just going to highlight that one. Now, there's 17 fatalities, 14 students, 3 staff. There were folks there that exsanguinated from gunshot wounds to the lower extremities. We don't have anyone that is capable of stopping the bleeding. We don't have any equipment that's readily available in each of the classrooms. Completely unacceptable. So here at WEX Training Group, that is one of our highlights, is that we want every civilian, every school teacher, everyone down to bridging the gap between point of injury and the time that EMS arrives. Because you are responsible for your life. You are responsible for those around you in their lives. And without having some basic knowledge, some basic training, and some kits, some basic medical kits that help make that job a little bit easier, you're setting yourself up for failure. We can take a look at some recent events that have happened out in Hollywood as well, and we can see how some basic fundamental classes have gone a long way.